Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So today we will take a quick look at the Halloween vendor. There's also the very same vendor right next to Tala in the North Burnley nightclub. Someone was asking about the Skeets boutique. This is it. So let's take a look. So there's the trick and tickle buckets at the start, at the top of the vendor. I made a video about the trick and tickle buckets last year, 2 years ago. Anyway, if you look through in my videos, I already have a video about the trick and tickle bucket. If you need more information about those, there's the Victorian candelabra accessory. It seems to be a nice enough accessory. Sadly, we can't really see it properly here. If I do purchase it at some point, I'll try to show it to you. It is 50 spooky bits, and there's a few other things I want to purchase first. We have here the Victorian detective face mask. Pretty cool looking mask that kind of looks like the Batman. It's like a cross between Batman and a crow. From what I understand, it's the Batman from Nevermore. I have to admit, I never really read that story. And we have a nice shoulder style that looks pretty awesome with our werewolf character. Someone asked if I could use it with this character, I think. It's going to be perfect to recreate Batman from Gotham by Gaslight, or even Batman from JSA The Liberty Files. Even though, yes, I know it's supposed to be Batman from Nevermore. Let's take a look at the face. It's white. Oh well. So anyways, what else do we have? The emblems. Let's switch back to our werewolf friend. So we do have the Boo emblem. We don't have the emblems here. Oh, I'm so sad now. There we go. So here we have the Baby Boo emblem, the Mr. Boo emblem, the Boo Jr. emblem, the Boo Family Cat emblem, and the dog, and Mrs. Boo. And also we have a whole bunch of base items that we're going to be able to add to our base. So here we have a catacomb wall, a creepy fireplace, a pretty cool looking fireplace, a creepy grandfather clock, mausoleum entrance, skeleton sconce, suspicious cheese. We can't see the top. I'm so sad. So we have a bricked skeleton. That's a cool window. I always like when they add the new windows. Kind of makes the base look bigger, give the illusion that the base is bigger somehow. So basically you can see a whole bunch. We can't see this one. So sad. So you can see there's a whole bunch of creepy base items you can add to your lair that are obviously Halloween based. There's a few talismans. I have to admit, no idea what those do. They seem to suggest that they stun a target area. So they stun a whole bunch of target within a whole bunch of NPCs within an area. But I've never tried it, and I don't know why there's 3 of them. I'm not sure what the distinction is. The amount of health seems to be different, but it's the same cost. I'm not sure why anyone would purchase the item level 51 for 50 spooky bits, when for the same price you get the item level 71. There has to be a reason. I can't tell you what it is. The thing I really wanted to show you though was the swarming bat aura. In the past, it was like 100 spooky bits to purchase that aura. So at 10 spooky bits, it is quite a good deal. I would strongly suggest that you buy it right now. Although, who knows, maybe next year it'll be a bit cheaper. But it's a pretty popular aura. So I'm surprised that the price is so low. So I would purchase it if I was you. I will purchase it. I have a whole bunch of characters that didn't purchase the Swarming Bats aura just yet. So this year, we will. There's also the Devil Horns hairstyle. Basically, it's the Clarion hairstyle. Could have sworn it was, again, more expensive than that, but I could be misremembering. And of course, I'm still missing a few things from last year, like the Limbo Town bonnet. I do have the Crime Bible, but it's a pretty nice back piece. pretty creepy back piece, I guess. The headless jacket is cracks me up every time. So the pilgrim hat, the plague doctor mask. That's also a crow. Like it's kind of like the Batman mask we have this year, but mine is the bat ears. So the plague doctor mask, headpiece, the plague doctor belt. I showed the spooky spiders. There you go. I had some of the spooky spiders on my Wolverine, on my werewolf armory. This one is a nice belt. And of course, there's this is the collection from from 2 years ago, actually. Oh yeah, there was no collections last year, and there doesn't seems to be any new collection this year. So the collections I got so far were basically for this collection, the Halloween robbery mask. I have to admit, I completely forget what it was for. I made a video about it 2 years ago in 2017, so look through my videos. You should be able to find it. Actually, I have a Halloween playlist, so if you look at that playlist, you should be able to see what we can get with those collections. So the wicked Hellbeast skull, and there's also a jaw that matches with it. The spine, it's a pretty cool looking spine. So here we have the jawbone, that one with the skull earlier. So when you match the two together, it creates a nice looking demon or beast-like character. So the werewolf head that you saw me use earlier today. So we have the head, the paws, and the foot pads. And there's also various plastic masks that they added at some point. Here we have the Wonder Woman mask, the Lex Luthor mask. So it's basically oversized masks of some of the DC Universe Online characters, like the Joker, Cersei, the Batman. It's a bit creepy, but because those masks are oversized. There's the Bone Daddy mask. All in black, it doesn't look as good as I thought. The skeleton shirt, I'm pretty sure at the end of the video you'll see a little montage I made with some of the styles from the previous years, and the skeleton style is one of those. So there's basically the styles from the previous years, like the Jute style. If you needed the Jute style to recreate, let's say, the Batman from the BVS movie, now's the time to buy it. And also you can see the Boo family the Boo family pet cat, the floating balloon. I completely forget what. It's just a purple. Could have sworn there was supposed to be something on it. I guess not. And we also have some green balloons. So another Boo pet. If you have the Bootility belt, you need 4 Boo pets to put into the belt. So you'll need maybe the cat, the dog. I forget which ones I have. I have 4 of them, but pretty sure I don't have the pet and the cat and the dog. But I could be misremembering. Here we have basically what is Catwoman's cat. And every day, actually I'll show it to you a bit later. Every day we can get a little gift from our friend Catwoman's cat. I'll show it to you in just a minute. There's also a Tickle Totem. I love the Tickle Totem. And sometimes the totems will interact with each other. In the case of the Tickle Totem, if you have Crypto, Crypto is a little mean with our friend Tickle. The Essence of the Fiery Skeleton, I forget which one. I did purchase one with the skeletons last year. And I even made a video about it, but I forget if it's... I think I got the Fiery Skeleton. So this year, I might try to get the skeleton. We'll see. So here we have a Baby Boo, Boo Jr., Miss Boo. A lot of people were, let's say, a little bit unhappy. Eons ago, I think you could only get the Boos as rare drops. And of course, being rare drops, a lot of people just didn't have them. But now you can buy them from the Halloween vendor if you like. There's also a whole bunch of pumpkins, the Spooky Jack. Again, we get another trinket. We get Mr. Boo. So you can get the whole Boo family if you like. but it's a bit pricey. It's 50 spooky bits each, so it'll be a bit challenging to be able to get them all. And here you have a whole bunch of other base items from the previous years. I won't look at all of them, but the Blood Moon window, I love this one. So if you're missing a whole bunch of stuff from the previous years, like I do, now's going to be a good time to be able to purchase those. Like we have a bunch of Jack-o'-lantern inspired by, in this case, Batman. You can see it's the Rebirth Batman emblem. We have a Superman one. We have a Wonder Woman one. Let's see if we have an. That seems to be it. So again, we get a whole bunch of other base items. Spooky decoration box. I forget what's in there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Flying bats, rising bats. And we can get. Yeah. We won't really see it. Basically, it's a patch you can put on your lair, and it'll create a fog effect in that area. So you can get one. I think there's one for. Actually, it's a different one. Could have sworn there was one like for the floor and one for the ceiling or something like that. Maybe I was misremembering. And there's a whole bunch of evil tree or creepy trees that you can get for your lair. There's a whole bunch of spotlights that you can get. And let's see what else we could show. Oh, this painting. I love this painting. I have to purchase a few this year. Every year I promise that I'll purchase a handful of those, and sadly I only have a couple so far. I either managed to forget about it, or I just didn't get the time to actually do it. Again, some more jack-o'-lanterns. And let's see what else. Here we have a little perched raven. And a whole bunch of spider webs. So that pretty much covers the vendor for this year. And I promised that I would show you Catwoman's cat, so let's go take a look. So here we have our little cat. And once a day we can come and see our cat, and we can click on it, and it'll give us something. Oh, I was going to say usually it gives us a junk, but here he gave us a giant fish statue. And as luck would have it, this is the giant fish statue that he just gave me. So there's a few items like that. There's a giant fish, there's a diamond that you can get. So there's a couple of nice base items that you can get from our friend the cat here. But once in a while, but usually it will give us sadly some junk. But again, once in a while you do get some nice stuff. There's also some scratching posts that the cat can interact with sometimes. But I guess not today. And here we have the creepy Arkham Asylum portrait. I have to get more of that one. And of course, as you can see, each item costs spooky bits. Where can you get spooky bits? There's a few ways you can get spooky bits. Yeah, you can play the mission in the Gotham open world that our friend the Phantom Strangers give you. You can play the Midnight Masquerade. That will give you spooky bits as well. If you're lucky, you might get spooky bits from the Teak and Tickle buckets. You can also purchase spooky bits from the marketplace. One trick that a lot of people will suggest is that you can farm for spooky bits with your alternate characters. You cannot trade spooky bits between characters, but what you can do is that, let's say you saw there's a whole bunch of items, especially base items you can purchase from the vendor. So if you do have alternate characters, you can use all your characters to farm for spooky bits, purchase items from the vendor, and then you can give all those items to one character if you want to. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about DC Universe Online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. And that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.